Hey guys, how's it going? Kripp here. So today we got a pretty special video for you guys. My sponsor iBUYPOWER sent me two of these cases. This one, which is of course filled with components, and another one which I use to recase one of my other systems. And well, I'll have footage for you guys of that process in a moment. And I wanted to show you guys all the cool stuff they sent me. And well, it's just a really cool thing. It's really exciting. If you guys don't know, I actually used to be a computer technician before I did the streaming thing a few years ago. I did that for a few years, and yeah, I'm just a guy who's really into computer parts and really into high-end stuff. And if you guys don't know, iBUYPOWER is a company that, you know, they make custom PCs, and they do it at a very good price, and they ship them all over the world. And yeah, they basically do all of that process, and well, this is one of their end results. This is quite a beauty. This is the NZXT Noctis 450. This is the iBUYPOWER Red Edition. iBUYPOWER got their own version of the case. They got it painted red here. There's a lot of other little cool things with the lighting that I'll show you guys in a moment. But of course, just to go over all the stuff, there is maybe some other cool things that you guys might be noticing there that I'll show you. Because they ship all around the world, you know, one of my concerns is, you know, when you ship something this big, this heavy, this delicate, because, you know, computer components can be very delicate. I was hoping they'd arrive here in one piece, and it did. And I was actually very impressed with the packaging. It wasn't a huge box with a ton of foam, but also they had an inlay. So they had like this custom foam bag inlay thing that just goes in there and keeps all the components in place. And that was obviously really cool. I've never even seen anything like that, you know, being in this industry. So everything was just awesome, absolutely perfect when it arrived. And I want to show you guys some of the components here. So still going off on the case, you guys can see that it's a little bit more customized than just a little bit of the red. This is one of their engraving features that they offer. You can get this on your own system if you order off of their website. And well, they did a pretty cool job on mine. They actually sent me some of the footage of the manufacturing process of this. And I'll show you guys that in fast forward motion right after I'm done talking, so you guys can see how that works. I have the computer turned on here just so you guys can see some of the lighting, just so you guys can see a little bit more. And you know, there is a little bit more. And you got the red underlay light. They have a white light in the back that you can customize. And also, I know it's a little bit faint, but that's largely because the lighting in this room is particularly bright because of this video. They have a Kripp plate underneath there as well. So if we take the panel off, you can kind of see that, and you can kind of see all the sweet components. As well as the case panel. So there's the Kripp logo right on the case. Hard printed there. Also on the case panel on the inside we see some of the soundproofing material. I did get the noise silence upgrade from them because you know, when you're producing videos, when you're streaming, you don't want your computer to make much of a noise impact on the quality or the sound quality of your videos, so that was pretty important to me. They hooked me up with that, and they also hooked me up with some really beast components. This is by far the best computer I've ever had, and it is my first Intel Extreme chip. This is running on the i7 5960X. That's the Extreme chip. It's 8 cores, 8 physical cores, hyper-threaded at 16 threads. So basically, when it comes to video editing and all that kind of stuff, it literally does not get better than this. This is it. So I'm really excited to finally have a system that's this powerful. This chip is cooled by the NZXT Kraken X40 liquid cooling loop here that you can see with the radiator. It's on the ASRock motherboard. It's the Fatality X99X Killer Edition. It's got USB 3.1, which is way faster than USB 3.0, even though I don't have any devices for it, but hopefully I will, because, well, transferring data and moving stuff around is just something that I do a lot of. As well as some of the other components, they hooked me up with a GeForce GTX 980 Ti video card, and they have the really sweet lighting there that you can see. It's a little bit off-colored. Most of the theme is red and black, but I sure love it. Some of the other components, HyperX hooked me up with. HyperX hooked up with the SSDs and the memory. This is their new Savage line of SSDs. These are two 240 gig SSDs from HyperX running in RAID 1. I have Windows 7 on these, so RAID 1 is pretty interesting. Traditionally, people, when they had like multiple hard drives in sequence or in some type of RAID, they wanted to do it RAID 0 because it doubles the read speed, it doubles the write speed. But the problem with RAID 0 is if either drive fails, you're basically done. I really prefer the RAID 1 systems because in the recent years, some of the higher end motherboards, they have a feature where they actually have the RAID 0 read speeds while on RAID 1. So this RAID 1 system does actually double the read speed of each individual drive, so you get that advantage, while the write speed is only of that of one drive. It's a really cool little feature, and in RAID 1, if one drive fails, not much really happens. You still feel very secure. You got to keep your stuff. You want to make it so you have different levels of backups. So if something goes wrong, if something fails, you can just keep on going, keep on gaming, and do all your stuff. So that's why I got that. And HyperX also hooked up the memory. This is the Predator edition of memory. It's 4x4 gigs, 2400 megahertz, and DDR4, because this is again one of the more modern type of systems. Some of the stuff you can't see, the cable management and all that kind of stuff. It's all being sourced to the power supply. This is I believe a RM850 gold power supply, fully modular power supply from Corsair, and pretty easy to do some cable management when you have a fully modular power supply, as well as the drive. It's a Western Digital 2 terabyte black drive. And if you guys keep looking on, there's a little bit of a Kripp logo there. It's a lighted plate. You don't really get to see too much of it, again, because of the lighting in the room is particularly bright, but I think iBUYPOWER is working towards giving these plates out to consumers as well. They don't have that option quite yet, but hopefully in the future they will. So that's it, guys. Some pretty sweet stuff. Hope I'll be using the system pretty soon, and hopefully you guys will get to see a little bit of difference that it makes in the video production, in the stream quality, and all the rest. Now, if you guys want to check out the rest of the video, again, I have the engraving for the side panel if you guys want to see what the manufacturing process is like for that, as well as my recasing of the second case that they gave me. I recased my old system in that, so you guys can see kind of how that works, kind of how computer is put together. And if you guys are interested in getting your own high-grade gaming PC, or if you guys want to check out the website, if you guys see something you like, if you guys end up buying something, you guys can get a little bit of a discount. My code Kripp gives you 5% off if you buy more than $1,300 worth of stuff on their site. So check it out. Hope you guys are as excited as I am about new systems, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.